Taking full responsibility for your financial situation and personal growth is the cornerstone of developing the millionaire mindset. It's where everything begins. You see, many people fall into the trap of blaming external circumstances, the economy, their upbringing, their boss, or even luck, when things don't go their way. But the truth is, none of those factors determine your ultimate success or failure. What matters most is how you respond to them. Taking responsibility means stepping out of the victim role and stepping into the driver's seat of your life. When you take full ownership of your financial life, you stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems. You stop blaming outside forces and start looking inward for solutions. It means saying, I am the architect of my destiny. My choices, my habit, my mindset, all of these create my results. It's a shift in thinking from, why is this happening to me? To, what can I do about this? That's a powerful change because it gives you control. When you believe you are responsible, you also believe you can influence the outcome. Responsibility also requires honesty. You must be brutally honest with yourself about where you stand financially. How much are you earning? How much are you spending? What debts do you carry? What savings or investments do you have? Without this honest assessment, it's impossible to create a plan for growth. Many avoid this step because it's uncomfortable to face the truth. But avoidance only leads to stagnation. Facing reality with courage is the first act of responsibility. Once you accept responsibility, your mindset begins to change. Instead of seeing problems as obstacles, you start seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow. Challenges become tests of your character. You realize that failure isn't permanent. It's simply feedback. The millionaire mindset embraces mistakes as lessons rather than signs of defeat. This attitude keeps you moving forward instead of getting stuck in regret or excuses. Personal growth is deeply tied to financial responsibility. You cannot grow your wealth without growing yourself. That means investing in your education, developing new skills, and cultivating habits that support success. You become a student of success, learning from mentors, books, and experience. Taking responsibility means you don't wait for external motivation. You create your own. You set goals, you make plans, and you take consistent action. Another aspect of responsibility is managing your emotions. Financial setbacks can bring fear, frustration, and doubt. But the millionaire mindset trains you to manage these emotions rather than letting them control you. You learn patience, persistence, and resilience. You recognize that setbacks are temporary and that your long-term vision is worth the discomfort of short-term difficulties. Emotional discipline is a form of responsibility because it requires you to hold yourself accountable to your goals even when the path is tough. Financial responsibility also means living within your means. It's easy to fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. Earning more, but spending more. Never really moving forward. The millionaire mindset is about controlling your spending and budgeting wisely and making conscious choices about where your money goes. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. This requires discipline and self-control, which are hallmarks of responsibility. Taking responsibility extends to your time and energy as well. You realize that your financial situation isn't just about money. It's about how you use your time, how you invest your energy, and how you manage your priorities. You stop wasting time on distractions and focus on activities that move you closer to your goals. You become intentional about your habits because you understand that small, consistent actions create massive results over time. Ultimately, embracing responsibility means understanding that your future is created by what you do today. It's a daily commitment to making decisions that align with your vision. You don't wait for perfect conditions or for someone else to give you permission. You take charge, learn from every experience, and keep moving forward. Responsibility isn't a burden, it's a privilege, because it means you have the power to shape your life and your financial destiny. This mindset shift is not always easy, but it is essential. The road to wealth and success is not a straight line, and obstacles will come. But when you take responsibility, you build the resilience to face challenges head on. You develop the confidence to make tough decisions. You cultivate the perseverance to keep going when others quit. That's what separates the wealthy from the rest. The willingness to own their life, their choices, and their future without excuses. Developing a long-term vision and practicing delayed gratification are essential elements of the millionaire mindset. It's easy to get caught up in the quick wins, the instant pleasures, and the short-term rewards that life throws at us. But wealth is never built overnight, and it certainly isn't sustained by chasing momentary highs. The ability to see beyond the immediate and focus on the future is what separates those who accumulate lasting wealth from those who spend their entire lives running on a hamster wheel of instant gratification. A long-term vision begins with clarity, knowing exactly what you want your financial life to look like years down the road. This vision is not just a vague wish or a passing thought. It's a detailed mental picture of your ideal future. What does financial freedom mean to you? Is it retiring early, providing a comfortable life for your family, giving generously to causes you care about, starting a business that makes a difference? Your vision needs to be personal, compelling, and inspiring enough to pull you through the tough times. It becomes your North Star, guiding every decision you make along the way. Once you have a clear vision, the practice of delayed gratification becomes your greatest ally. Delayed gratification is the discipline to forego immediate pleasures in exchange for larger, more meaningful rewards in the future. It's the ability to say no to the tempting impulse purchase so that you can say yes to financial security or investment growth. It's the choice to work extra hours today to build a business instead of settling for the comfort of a paycheck. It's resisting the urge to live paycheck to paycheck, choosing instead to save and invest for the life you truly want. This principle of delayed gratification is not new. It's been proven time and again by successful people across every era. Think about the great entrepreneurs, investors, and leaders. They didn't become wealthy by indulging every whim. They made sacrifices, worked hard, and stayed focused on their long-term goals. They understood that the discomfort of postponing pleasure was a small price to pay for the freedom and opportunities that would come later. Cultivating this mindset isn't easy in today's world of instant access. Technology, advertising, and social media constantly bombard us with messages that encourage us to want more, spend more, and expect more. All right now. But if you want to think like a millionaire, you have to train yourself to swim against that current. You have to build mental strength and emotional resilience to withstand the pressure to conform to short-term thinking. It's about rewiring your brain to find satisfaction in progress and long-term gains rather than fleeting moments of pleasure. Practicing delayed gratification also helps you develop patience. And patience is a critical virtue in wealth building. When you invest money, it doesn't grow exponentially overnight. It compounds slowly, steadily, and sometimes imperceptibly. But over time, it can create enormous wealth. Patience means resisting the urge to pull out of investments during market downturns or chasing get-rich-quick schemes. It means sticking to your plan, even when the results are not immediately visible. Your long-term vision and ability to delay gratification also help you overcome setbacks. Life will throw challenges your way. Unexpected expenses, economic downturns, personal hardships. But if your eyes are fixed on your vision, you can navigate those storms with confidence. You won't be derailed by temporary failures or distractions. Instead, you'll see them as part of the journey, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Another benefit of long-term vision is that it provides motivation and meaning. When you understand the why behind your actions, you're more likely to stay committed. You're less likely to waste time and money on things that don't serve your goals. Your financial decisions become intentional rather than impulsive. This clarity transforms your daily habits, your spending patterns, and even your relationships, because everything aligns with your vision. To develop a strong, long-term vision, it's helpful to write it down and review it regularly. This keeps your goals fresh in your mind and makes them feel more real. Visualization techniques, such as imagining yourself living the life you desire, can also reinforce your commitment. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who support your vision can provide encouragement and accountability. In practical terms, having a long-term vision means creating financial plans and budgets that reflect your goals. It means setting milestones and tracking progress. It means continuously educating yourself about money, investing, and personal development. It means being proactive about your future, not reactive to your present. Ultimately, the millionaire mindset is built on the foundation of long-term thinking and delayed gratification. It's about believing that your future is worth more than your present and having the discipline to act accordingly. When you adopt this mindset, you become patient, persistent, and purposeful. You're no longer a slave to immediate impulses. You become a master of your destiny, building wealth step by step, day by day, with a vision that stretches beyond limits. Increasing your value by learning, serving, and solving problems is one of the most powerful ways to develop a millionaire mindset and build lasting wealth. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about value. And the marketplace always rewards value. The more value you create for others, the more you get paid. It's a simple principle, but one that many overlook. If you want to think, work, and get rich, you must focus on becoming valuable. The first step in increasing your value is committing to continuous learning. The world is changing faster than ever before, and knowledge is the foundation of value. The person who stops learning becomes obsolete. To stay ahead, you must be a lifelong student, reading books, attending seminars, learning from mentors, and staying curious. Knowledge expands your skills and opens new opportunities. It helps you see problems and solutions others miss. The millionaire mindset embraces learning as a daily habit, not an occasional event. But learning alone is not enough. You have to apply what you learn. The value you bring is not from knowing, but from doing. Learning without action is like having a toolbox, but never using the tools. When you take your knowledge and use it to improve your skills, your work, or your business, you become indispensable. This is why top performers always focus on skill, building and mastering their craft. The more skilled you become, the more valuable you are. Serving others is the next key. Wealth is a byproduct of service. When you focus on how you can help others, whether customers, clients, colleagues, or your community, you create demand for your services. People are willing to pay well for solutions that solve their problems or improve their lives. The millionaire mindset understands that money flows to those who serve the most people in the best way. Serving builds trust and relationships, which are essential for long-term success. Solving problems is where true value lies. Every product, service, or business idea is ultimately a solution to a problem. If you can identify problems that people face and create effective solutions. You become valuable beyond measure. Problems exist everywhere, in industries, markets, organizations, and everyday life. The ability to think critically, innovate, and provide answers separates the wealthy from the average. Millionaires don't just complain about problems. They look for ways to fix them. Increasing your value also means developing emotional intelligence and communication skills. How well you relate to others, how you lead, negotiate, and inspire can dramatically impact your success. People want to work with those they trust and respect. Strong relationships often translate into business opportunities, partnerships, and referrals. Emotional intelligence helps you manage conflicts, motivate teams, and make better decisions, all vital skills for wealth building. Another aspect of increasing your value is adaptability. The marketplace rewards those who can adjust to change, learn new technologies, and pivot when necessary. Stubbornness and resistance to change limit growth. The millionaire mindset is flexible and embraces innovation. It seeks out new trends and stays ahead by being proactive rather than reactive. To build value, you also need to focus on personal branding. How do people perceive you? Your reputation, integrity, and professionalism contribute to your value in the marketplace. Investing in yourself through education, health, appearance, and character pays dividends in how others respond to you. A strong personal brand attracts opportunities, clients, and wealth. In practical terms, increasing your value means setting goals for self-improvement and tracking your progress. It means dedicating time daily to learning new skills, expanding your network, and refining your expertise. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone to take on challenges that stretch your abilities. Growth doesn't happen by accident. It is intentional and consistent. The more you increase your value, the more freedom you gain. Financial freedom comes when you are no longer tied to trading time for money, because your value allows you to create passive income streams, lead successful ventures, or command high fees for your expertise. Value creates leverage. It lets you multiply your efforts and build wealth that lasts. Ultimately, the millionaire mindset is about becoming a person who is worth paying and worth following. When you focus on learning, serving, and solving problems, you become indispensable in your field and open the door to financial success. This is not just theory. It is a proven path followed by every self-made millionaire. The question is, are you willing to invest in yourself and take the steps necessary to increase your value every day? Because that investment is the true currency of wealth. Working with purpose and focusing on consistent, disciplined effort is a critical pillar of the millionaire mindset. Success and wealth don't come from sporadic bursts of energy or from wishful thinking. They come from steady, purposeful action. Many people dream of being rich, but few are willing to put in the work consistently, day after day, to turn those dreams into reality. It's not talent alone or luck that separates the wealthy from the rest. It's the ability to work with intention and discipline over the long haul. Purpose is the fuel that drives consistent effort. Without a clear sense of why you're working, it's easy to get distracted, discouraged, or exhausted. When your work has meaning, when you understand how it connects to your bigger goals, it becomes easier to push through challenges and maintain focus. Purpose gives you a reason to show up every day, even when the excitement fades and the going gets tough. It's the difference between working because you have to and working because you want to. Discipline is the vehicle that takes you where purpose directs you. It's the habit of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline means following through on your plans, managing your time effectively, and prioritizing your tasks according to their importance. It's about saying no to distractions and yes to your goals. The millionaire mindset understands that discipline is not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. It's what separates those who talk about success from those who achieve it. Consistency is where the magic happens. Small, disciplined actions repeated over time produce exponential results. It's the compound effect of effort. Just like money grows through compound interest, your habits grow your success. When you consistently invest time in your skills, business, or personal development, you build momentum. Over weeks, months, and years, this momentum creates breakthroughs and opportunities that were impossible to see at the start. The key is to show up daily, regardless of mood or circumstance. Working with purpose and discipline also means setting clear goals and breaking them into manageable steps. A vague desire to get rich won't sustain your effort. But a specific goal, like earning a certain income, saving a set amount, or building a business that serves a particular market, gives you direction. From there, you create a plan and a schedule. You commit to doing the daily activities that move you toward your goals. This turns your vision into actionable tasks and makes progress measurable. Another important aspect is managing your energy and mindset. Purposeful work isn't about grinding endlessly until you burn out. It's about working smart and maintaining balance. The millionaire mindset values rest, health, and mental clarity as essential parts of consistent productivity. When you take care of yourself, you sustain the energy needed for disciplined work. This balance keeps you in the game longer and helps maintain your passion. Accountability plays a huge role in working consistently. Whether you hold yourself accountable through journaling, tracking progress, or sharing your goals with mentors or peers, external support helps you stay on course. When you know someone else is watching, you're more likely to keep your commitments. This kind of accountability builds resilience and helps you overcome obstacles instead of giving up. Purposeful, disciplined work also means learning to prioritize high-impact activities. Not all work is equal. The millionaire mindset focuses on tasks that generate the most value, that push the needle forward. This requires clarity, planning, and sometimes saying no to less important things. It's about working on your business or your skills rather than just working in the business. Effective time management and strategic focus separate those who get results from those who stay busy without progress. The road to wealth is filled with distractions and temptations to quit or procrastinate. But when you develop the habit of purposeful, disciplined work, you build a fortress of consistency that shields you from these pitfalls. Even on days when motivation is low, discipline carries you through. And on days when inspiration strikes, your habits amplify your productivity. In the end, wealth is not just about making money. It's about becoming a person who can create and sustain success. That transformation happens through work that is intentional, persistent, and disciplined. When you combine purpose with consistent effort, you build not only your income, but your character and confidence. This is the formula the millionaire mindset lives by. Work with purpose, keep at it with discipline, and watch as your efforts compound into lasting wealth and fulfillment. Making money work for you through saving, investing, and multiplying wealth is a fundamental principle in cultivating the millionaire mindset. Too many people focus only on earning money, but the real key to financial freedom lies in what you do with the money once it's in your hands. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep, grow, and leverage. This principle requires discipline, education, and a strategic approach, but it's the true pathway to lasting wealth. First, saving money is the foundation of making money work for you. Without saving, It's impossible to accumulate the capital needed for investment and growth. Saving is more than just setting aside leftovers. It's about creating a habit and a system that consistently channels a portion of your income into a reserve. This reserve acts as the fuel for your financial engine. Think of it as planting seeds. You need those seeds before you can grow a forest. Saving requires discipline because it often means living below your means, resisting the urge to spend on instant gratification, and prioritizing your financial goals over temporary desires. But saving alone won't make you rich. It's only the first step. The next step is investing, putting your money to work so it generates income for you. Investing is where the magic of compounding happens. When you invest wisely, your money earns returns, and those returns earn returns, creating a snowball effect over time. This process is what differentiates the wealthy from those who just earn a paycheck. Whether it's in stocks, real estate, businesses, or other assets, investing requires knowledge and courage. You must educate yourself about different investment vehicles, understand risk, and be willing to take calculated risks. Multiplying wealth also involves diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spreading your investments across various asset classes reduces risk and increases the potential for steady growth. Diversification is a way to protect your capital while still pursuing higher returns. The millionaire mindset embraces diversification as a smart strategy, not as a lack of confidence. It's about being prudent and strategic, not reckless. Another critical element is leveraging time and compound interest. Time is your greatest ally when you start early and stay consistent. The longer your money is invested, the more powerful compounding becomes. This is why financial advisors always stress starting as soon as possible. Even small amounts invested early can grow into substantial sums over decades. Patience and a long-term perspective are essential here. Resisting the temptation to withdraw or panic during market downturns keeps your investments growing steadily. In addition to saving and investing, making money work for you means creating multiple streams of income. Relying solely on a paycheck limits your financial potential. The wealthy often have several sources of income: rental properties, dividends, royalties, businesses, or side ventures that continue to generate money even when they're not actively working. This diversification of income streams not only accelerates wealth accumulation, but also provides financial security. It reduces dependence on any single source and builds resilience against economic fluctuations. Financial education is vital in this process. Understanding the principles of saving, investing, taxes, and wealth protection empowers you to make informed decisions. Without knowledge, it's easy to fall prey to scams, bad investments, or poor money management. The millionaire mindset constantly seeks to improve financial literacy, learning from books, mentors, and experience. Knowledge is what allows you to spot opportunities and avoid pitfalls. Discipline and mindset also play a crucial role in making money work for you. It's easy to get discouraged by market volatility or tempted to spend windfalls. But maintaining a long-term focus and staying committed to your financial plan is what leads to true wealth. Delayed gratification is essential here. You resist the urge to cash out early or splurge, understanding that patience and persistence will pay off. Another important aspect is tax efficiency and asset protection. Wealth is not just about how much you make, but how much you keep. Learning about legal strategies to minimize taxes and protect your assets ensures that your wealth isn't eroded unnecessarily. This could involve retirement accounts, trusts, insurance, or other financial tools. The millionaire mindset sees taxes and protection as part of the financial plan, not as obstacles. Lastly, Making money work for you requires an entrepreneurial spirit. Sometimes the best way to multiply wealth is to create it through business ownership or innovation. Business ownership offers the opportunity to control your income and build assets that appreciate over time. Entrepreneurs who solve problems and create value can generate significant wealth beyond what a salary can provide. This doesn't mean everyone must start a business, but cultivating entrepreneurial thinking, looking for ways to add value and grow, can open doors to financial growth. In summary, the millionaire mindset understands that earning money is just the starting point. True financial freedom comes from saving consistently, investing wisely, diversifying your income streams, and protecting your wealth. It requires education, discipline, patience, and a strategic approach. When you make money work for you, your financial future shifts from uncertainty to opportunity. Your money becomes a tool, multiplying itself and creating freedom, security, and abundance that can last a lifetime. Building strong relationships and networking effectively is an indispensable component of the millionaire mindset. No one achieves lasting success in isolation. Wealth is not just about what you know or how hard you work. It's also about who you know and how well you connect with others. The ability to build meaningful relationships, create networks of support, and collaborate effectively opens doors to opportunities, knowledge, and resources that would otherwise remain out of reach. At its core, relationship building is about trust. Trust is the currency of all human interaction, especially in business and wealth creation. People want to do business with those they trust, respect, and like. When you cultivate genuine relationships based on integrity and mutual benefit, you create a foundation that can support both personal growth and financial success. The millionaire mindset emphasizes long-term connections rather than short-term gains, understanding that wealth built on shaky relationships is vulnerable to collapse. Networking effectively is more than just collecting business cards or adding connections on social media. It's about creating value for others and building rapport. When you approach networking with a mindset of giving, offering help, sharing knowledge, or connecting people, you position yourself as a valuable asset in any network. This attitude attracts others and creates a cycle of reciprocity. The millionaire mindset sees networking as a two-way street. You help others succeed, and in return, they help you. Strong relationships also provide access to mentorship and guidance. One of the fastest ways to grow your wealth and wisdom is by learning from those who have already walked the path. Mentors offer advice, perspective, and encouragement that can save you time, money, and mistakes. Surrounding yourself with successful, like-minded individuals creates an environment of growth. The millionaire mindset actively seeks out mentors and invests time in these relationships, knowing that guidance from experience is invaluable. Collaboration is another vital aspect of relationship building. Many wealthy people don't go it alone. They partner with others who complement their skills and resources. Teamwork allows you to leverage the strengths of others, access new markets, and increase your capacity to create value. Collaborations can take many forms, from business partnerships to joint ventures, mastermind groups, or informal alliances. The millionaire mindset embraces collaboration as a way to multiply results and innovate. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in building and maintaining relationships. The ability to understand and manage your emotions, empathize with others, and communicate effectively enhances your interactions. People with high emotional intelligence tend to resolve conflicts more efficiently, inspire loyalty, and create deeper connections. Developing these skills makes you more approachable, trustworthy, and influential. Qualities that attract success. Networking also requires authenticity. People can sense when relationships are superficial or self-serving. Genuine interest in others, active listening, and respect build deeper bonds. The millionaire mindset values authenticity because real relationships create lasting influence and opportunities. When people know you care beyond what you can gain from them, they are more likely to support you through challenges and celebrate your successes. Consistency in relationship building is essential. Just like wealth building, strong networks are not built overnight. They require ongoing effort, checking in with contacts, offering help, attending events, and staying connected. This consistent engagement keeps relationships alive and grows your influence over time. The millionaire mindset makes relationship building a daily habit, not an occasional task. Another important element is expanding your circle strategically. While it's valuable to maintain existing relationships, seeking out new connections, especially with people who inspire you or operate at a higher level, broadens your horizons. Surrounding yourself with successful individuals raises your standards and pushes you to grow. The millionaire mindset deliberately cultivates a network that challenges and uplifts. Effective communication is a cornerstone of networking and relationship building. Clear, confident, and respectful communication ensures your ideas are understood and your intentions are transparent. Whether through conversation, written communication, or digital platforms, how you present yourself matters. The millionaire mindset continually hones communication skills because these skills open doors and build bridges. Finally, gratitude and generosity play a pivotal role in sustaining strong relationships. Expressing appreciation for others' time, advice, and support reinforces bonds. Generosity, whether through sharing knowledge, resources, or introductions, creates goodwill and strengthens your network. The millionaire mindset knows that giving freely not only benefits others, but also creates positive energy that returns to you in unexpected ways. In essence, building strong relationships and networking effectively transforms your personal and financial life. It connects you to opportunities, mentors, collaborators, and support systems essential for success. It amplifies your value and opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. The millionaire mindset recognizes that wealth is a team sport and invests wholeheartedly in the power of connection. When you build your network with integrity, generosity, and consistency, you create a powerful foundation for lasting success and abundance. When you understand that building strong relationships and effective networking are not just optional extras, but essential pillars of lasting wealth, you unlock a powerful force that multiplies your success beyond what hard work alone can achieve. The millionaire mindset teaches us that no matter how skilled or driven you are, your connections can open doors, provide guidance, and create opportunities that accelerate your journey to financial freedom. By investing in trust, authenticity, collaboration, and generosity, you build a network that supports, inspires, and uplifts you through every stage of your journey. Remember, wealth is not a solo venture. It's cultivated through the quality of your relationships and the value you bring to others. When your network grows, so does your potential to create, influence, and thrive in ways you never imagined possible.